Welcome everyone, my name is Fiza. Today's evening yoga flow is a short yoga practice where we're going to focus on our upper body, energizing through the lower half as well. So we'll engage our glutes muscles, our legs, before we begin to work through opening our hips. So think about external rotations of your hip, the leg, and where the hip meets. We're going to be using two blocks today. You don't have blocks, no worries. Grab on some cushions, some bed pillows, or even few books would work. So let's get started. Starting our practice on the ground, you can sit on a block or on the mat. Just shake your shoulders, shake your arms, maybe rolling through your wrists. We're going to relax the hands on the thighs or on your lap, closing your eyes, and just focusing on your breath. Inhaling in through the nose, exhaling out through your nose. Feel your belly expand, ribs expand, chest expand when you inhale. Exhaling, relaxing the shoulders, your face. Just feel that contraction of the front of the body. Few more rounds of your breath in and out. Setting your intention for this flow. Maybe you want to focus on what you want to detach. Maybe a physical practice, maybe there's some thoughts or feelings that you want to start to release your control over them, and then their control over you. Any intention you want to set. And then we start to open our eyes. Brilliant. Welcome back. Take your arm besides you, reach them up high, look up, inhale, fingers up, exhale. Shoulders down, head down, fingers down. Bring the same palms on your knees, and we're just going to move side to side. Awareness along the space where your leg and the hip meet, both legs and the hips. How is that region feeling today? Creating some circles, so go over towards your right side. Shift your chest and face forward. Exhaling, you're rounding back, hands on the knees. And you come back towards the right. Shoulders can go back, you can arch the spine. Exhaling, rounding. Let's reverse the direction. Go towards the right and then back. Towards the left, lean forward, chin can go up. One more round. Slow, controlled movements here. And then we come back in the center. Hips down, chest, head over the hips. Releasing your legs, hands forward. Release the toes. And we're coming back on the mat into our tabletop. Just move side to side with the hips, with the head. A breath in, a breath out. Flip your left palm up, fingers towards the knee. Shift forward, back, and then forward. Awareness along the wrist, up through your forearms towards your upper back. One last time. And then we come back in the center, bring the left palm down, switch. Right palm up and fingers towards the knees. Forward and back. Slow movements here. And we're releasing. Take the weight off the right wrist. Hand goes down. Your right hand goes forward like someone's pulling along your fingers. As you exhale, that arm goes towards the left side. Hips can stay high or they can go towards your feet, towards your heels into a twist. Left hand stays next to the body, your face, or goes behind. Notice how the sides of the body feel, which side feels a bit more contracted, which side feels it has more space. Left hand down next to the face, press up. The same right hand goes up and then back down. You're going to take the left leg back away from you. So you're kicking the heel into an imaginary wall. Your right hand lifts towards the front. So fingers forward, left heel back. Your right hand hovers down or reaches back as you bend the left leg out, opening it, and then kick forward. Right hand goes forward. Completely optional to bring the right palm down on the ground as the left knee goes out. And then we kick it back with the arm going forward. 2 more times. Last time. Full breath in, full breath out. Knees down, right hand down, shift back. A child pose. Slowing down your breath in and the breath out. Notice how the breath changed when you were moving compared to when you started. Shift up, back into a neutral tabletop. Your left hand goes forward. Inhale, reach those fingers forward. Exhale, we're twisting. So left shoulder ear down, hips high. Our hips can go back, whichever option you want to go for. Right palm next to the face or behind your back. Awareness along both arms, both sides of the chest. Right palm down, press into it to take the left arm up. So fingers go up and then back down. Kick the right leg back. Feet into an imaginary wall, left hand, fingers forward. Inhale, exhale, left hand can come down. Right leg bends in and then opens out. Keep going with your own breath. The left fingers can even reach back when you're opening the right knee out. Last one. And then you bring the left hand down, knee down. A full breath in, a full breath out. Hands go forward, wider than the shoulders, forehead down. On the mat or it hovers. So coming into a mini, as I like to call, a mini down dog. Focus is on towards the back, towards the shoulders. And a gentle press away from the ground with your hands. Head up, hands back. Now, toes under, knees up, hips high into a down dog. Bend the knees one by one. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Your right leg goes off the mat behind you. Look forward where the hands are. Shoulders go forward, right feet outside your right hand. Left knee down into a lizard lunge. Shifting back and forward. You can always have blocks with you here. And then we go back. Forward. Bend in the right knee and then back. Left knee bends, right leg straightens out. 4 breaths into a lizard lunge, coming down on the forearms or staying on the hands, or you stay here half split. So you decide, is it the right inner thigh you want to work with? Is it the hamstring of the right leg that you want to stretch out? Let's bend the front knee. Blocks to one side, hands down, left knee up. We're stepping back into a downward facing dog. Feet opens wide. Point the toes out, heels in, walk your hands back, closer to the body. Still away from the feet. Shift the weight into the hands, lean forward. Exhale, bend the knee out. You're pushing through the hands, so the hips go back, chest, the upper body between your inner thighs. Forward, and then press back. Knees, toes pointing out. 2 more times. You feel you want to stay back, you want to keep the hips down, stay in this supported malasana, your yogi squat, feel free. So from wherever we are, we shift forward. We're going back into a downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Left leg goes up behind us. We bend the knee, shift the feet forward outside your left hand. Right knee down. Shifting back and then forward. So pick your blocks if you feel you need to bring the ground closer to you, or you can keep your hands on the ground. Now decide where do you want to stay on the left side. For me, I want to work through my inner thighs, so I'm going to be in my lizard lunge. You can be in your half split. Extended back. Two. And one. Look forward. Lift the right knee up. We're stepping forward, so right foot steps forward outside your right hand. Hips low into your malasana. Bringing blocks underneath the heels, underneath your hip. This could be a passive yogi squat. Still a passive, but we have no support underneath the hips. Hands and arms presses your thighs out, but your thighs are also hugging in. So notice how that squeeze of the legs feel and how the press of your arms feel within the squat. And while you feel the breath, expand the belly, ribs and chest. Exhaling, the breath leaving our body. Bring your palms down. We shift forward. It's okay if the heels lift up, and then exhale, forward fold. Your feet can come together, walking the heel toes together. Hands on the blocks or on the ground, bow down. With a bend in the knees, your belly, chest can come closer to your thighs. Look forward, bend the knees more, take your blocks with you at any height. I've kept them at medium height for me. You can even keep your hands on the blocks. Shift the weight into the blocks, so we're bringing the weight a little away from the feet. Breath in, breath out, head, chest away from the legs. Shift your weight into the right leg, press the right leg down, the knee can bend, and we start to hover the left feet up. Take the left feet back, lift it up high, point the toes down. So a supported warrior 3. Inhale, exhale, bend the right knee. Your left toes go behind you. You can bring the hands back, a runner's lunge. We're going to learn to shift the weight forward into the right leg, up, and then back. Good, let's keep going. And then back. So notice how that feels to float the left leg up, and then you step the left leg back, so the weight is also going back. Inhale up, exhale, forward fold. Left feet meets the right. You're folding down with your upper body. Inhale, head up, chest up. Shift the weight into the left leg. Press down through the feet. Right feet hovers up. Slide the leg back behind you, pointing the toes down. Inhale, exhale. Right toes on the mat behind you. Left knee bends. Keep going. One more. Notice how the breath changes when you shift the right leg back, and then you come back up into that balance. Exhale, right feet down, forward fold. All the way down. We're going to bend the knees, look forward, step back. A down dog or your tabletop. Completely up to you. Even from the down dog, we're bringing the knees down. You can take your chaturanga if you prefer. Exhale all the way down. Inhale into a back bend of your choice. Breathe out, go into a child pose. Head up, palms down. We shift up back into a tabletop. Toes under, knees up, hips back. Downward facing dog. Full breath in, a full breath out. Right leg up towards the sky. Look forward, bend the knees, feet between your hands. You're taking the left toes and pointing them out, and we come up into a warrior two, keeping the front leg bent. Breath in, breath out. Turn the palms up, take them up above your head. Extending the leg, reach the hands up. Exhale, we're moving down sideways, coming into an active triangle. This is option one, or right arm along the leg, left arm up. Breath in, breath out. Any variation of your triangle. This right leg can always be bent a little bit. If you're in our active, if the arms are open, up and down, we're going to round the spine, bend through the knees. Your arms come down. Circle the upper body in the center. Roll it up. Bend the knees, arms out, warrior two. Two more times. Inhaling, arms up, extending the right leg. Exhale into your triangle. Hips back, head, arms forward. Exhale, round the spine. Come in the center with the right leg bending. Back into your warrior two. Last time. Rounding, bend the knee, come in the center, and then press through the feet, through the legs. Back into your warrior two. A full breath in, full breath out. Point the right toes forward. Straighten out that leg before forward folding down. Bring the feet a little bit together. You can bend the knees. And your right leg shifts back. So weight on towards the left leg. Right feet meets the left. Feet together, knees apart. We bend the knees. Bring the hips down. Into your chair pose, Utkatasana. Breath out. Weight into your heels. Two options for your twist. You breathe out, you open the arms out, look towards the back of the mat. Or you let the head, chest come down, right upper arm outside the right thigh. And you can even feel your hips dipping a little low, bend in the knee. Slowly keep that twist, just open the arms, take the chest away from your body. A full breath in, full breath out. Exhale, forward fold down. Open your feet wide, toes out, heels in. We're going down into our Malasana. You can move this time. You can take your arms up, still moving. Hands down. Shift the weight forward into the hands. We're lifting ourselves up, hips high, straightening out the legs. Look where the left toes are. We take the hands there and we pivot. We turn on the toes, all 10 toes towards the back of the mat. Shift the weight into the left leg, right leg up, hands forward, and then just step the right leg back. Keep taking it back, palms on the blocks or the ground, round the spine, hug the left knee in, and we're bringing it down for our pigeon. So your left knee behind the left wrist, feet somewhere between the left hand and your hip crease. Just wiggle the hips side to side, breath in, breath out. You can even bring blocks underneath any side of the leg or the hip that is dipping down. Take your hands outside the mat, press into them, roll the shoulders back so we can feel the chest move forward, chin up. Exhale down. Inhale, we're coming up. Head lifts in the end. Exhale down. Last time. And we breathe out. We go down. And we're going to stay down. You can keep the hands on the blocks. Stay on the palms or your forearms. And your awareness goes towards the lower half of your body. How are the hips doing? How is the right quadricep doing? Hands down, come up. Tuck your right toes, press through the hands, a tabletop for a child pose, or you step back, downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. We're switching our sides. The left leg goes up in the air. We bend the knee, feet between your hands, right toes out. Come up. Keep that left leg bent, arms open out, in line with the shoulders. So left fingers reaching back, right fingers reaching forward. Arms up, straightening out that left leg. Exhale. When you're breathing out, we go sideways over the leg. Any variation of your triangle. And then round the spine, soften the knees, let them bend. Circle the body and the face towards the center of the mat. And then round up. Warrior two. Inhaling, exhaling into a triangle. Any option for the triangle. And then we close the loop through our arms, coming back. Warrior two, last one. Go at your own pace. Follow your breath. Completely okay if you're not doing one breath, one movement. Just keep it steady. We're into our warrior two. Turn the left toes forward. Extending the leg, we bow down. Bring the feet a little bit in together. So we shift the weight into the right leg. Your hands can go along with the blocks. Step the left foot next to the right. Bend the knees, head chest up into your chair. Inhale, exhale, breathe out. Imagine a block between the thighs, so your knees, your legs are pressing the block in. Your twist when you're ready to breathe out. Close twist or open twist. Exhaling, forward fold down. Let the neck relax, let the shoulders relax. Open the feet wide. Our last malasana of the day, our last yogi squat. This time you can move your arms, your upper body. Or you can keep moving through the feet, shifting the weight side to side. Hands down, we shift up with the hips, with the legs, and turn towards the top of the mat from where we started. Your 10 toes point there, hands forward, shift the weight into the right leg, left leg up, and then the left toes go behind you. Palms down, slide the right foot in. We're setting up for the pigeon. Right knee down, besides, as in behind the right wrist. Left leg goes back. Wiggle around, find your pigeon. There would be discomfort, but never pain. So mindful of how the right knee feels. We'll create our spinal waves here. So inhaling up, exhaling down. 2, 3. And this time when we go down, we stay down. Depends on how much do you want to fold your upper body over your right shin. Head up, look forward, bring your hands back, and just bring the left leg forward. Stretch your legs out, shake them, turn the toes side to side. Bend your knees, wrap your arms around the shin or the thigh, just hang your head down. Head up, hands besides the hips or back. Take the shoulders back, press through the hands, lift the chest up. Like there's a string or balloon lifting your heart, your chest up. And release. We're coming down, lying on the mat, and we bring the legs in towards the chest, rocking side to side. Massaging your back, especially your low back. Meeting in the center, let the knees go out, hold your feet, your big toes or the pinky side of your feet. Left feet goes up. You can even feel the weight shift there. And then bend the left leg. Right feet goes up. And we're just moving side to side. One feet goes up at a time. And then we switch. One more time on both sides. And release. Left leg down, hug the right leg in. With the breath out, we're twisting. You can shuffle your hips, take the right leg towards the left side. Either that leg stays bent or you can kick it in the direction of the twist. Notice how it feels to keep that right leg bent and then extending it out. From here on forward, we're slowing the breath down, especially your exhalations. And you can even connect back to the intention that you set at the beginning. As we close our practice, so we're mindful if that was a purpose that brought you here, or if you dedicated your practice to a particular thing. Bend the right knee if it was straight. We're just coming back on the mat. Right leg down, hug the left leg in towards the chest. Breathing out, we twist. Leg can stay bent or you can straighten it out. Come back. You can stretch your legs out, keep them bent any way you want to lie on the mat to close your practice today. Arm besides you, or they can rest on your body. Closing your eyes. Just focus on the ground underneath your body. How does it feel? You can feel your senses heighten up, especially since we've released any visual distractions from around us. All of this awareness and focus, bring it back to your body. Scan from head down towards the toes so we can observe how we're doing. How do we feel here and now? You can stay here for as long as you want, focusing and listening to the breath in and breath out. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.